Hi, if you love Kent, you'll love this. When we make our quiz trails, we discover so much amazing history and lots of stories. Here's a great story from Herne Bay. George Joseph Smith was born in Bethnal Green, London on the 11th of January 1872. He grew up to be a cold, heartless man, but one who had a way with women. Time proved that his love of money was far greater than his love of any woman. His criminal activity started at the age of 9 when he was sent from London to Gravesend to a reformatory school. Under the alias of Oliver Love, he married domestic servant Caroline Thornhill in Leicester in 1898. He persuaded Caroline to steal from her employers for him, and they both ended up with convictions for this. A year after marrying Caroline, he bigamously married another woman, took all her savings and abandoned her. Caroline left him and went to Canada. The couple never divorced, and George Smith remained legally married to her for the rest of his life. Between 1908 and 1914, he married a further 7 women, using false names and deserting with their cash, sometimes only days after the wedding. He would tell them he was just popping out, and they would never see him again. Those that survived him were the lucky ones. In August 1910, George Smith married Bessie Mundy in Herne Bay, calling himself Henry Williams. Shortly after the wedding, he did as usual and disappeared. 18 months later, Bessie bumped into him in the street and they rekindled their relationship. They drew up wills, leaving everything to each other. Bessie had a trust fund of £2,500, which was a lot of money back then. Less than a week later, she was dead, drowned in the bath that Smith had bought for their rented home. Bessie was found at 80 Hyde Street in Herne Bay. Smith then returned the bath and got a refund. He then married Alice Burnham in Blackpool in 1913. Within a month she had sadly drowned in the bath. He then married Margaret Lofty in 1915. Within days of their wedding, she had sadly drowned in the bath. Newspaper reports brought about tip-offs to the police from previous victims' families. When George Smith went to trial, it was only for the murder of Bessie. At that time, British law didn't permit anyone to be tried for multiple murders in one go. The jury was out for only 22 minutes before it delivered a guilty verdict. George Joseph Smith was executed at Maidstone Jail on the 13th of August in 1915. The crimes are known as the brides in the bath. George Smith defended himself at the trial. He said, "I am no murderer, although I may be a bit peculiar."